Wow. I can't believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait to get to my point. Because all throughout this show, I was impressed, amazed, and never bored. Except for that one time I almost fell asleep, but that's from tiredness. But I loved this takeover. It started with Poppy's performance, and the stage setup was incredible. With how they had it, it was an incredible setup. You started off with the North American title match, Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijakovic doing inhuman things that no big man should be doing. Just give him an award. What an unreal match! Just unbelievable match it was. Just two men doing cruiserweight type shit. That's what it was. It was that. Keith Lee retained, as I predicted. So I'm 1-0 in predictions already. And, Keith Lee showing respect to Dominic Dijakovic in the end. That was great because the two men have put on a fantastic match after fantastic match. This was no different. And I did my own star rating. I gave this a 4.5 stars. I didn't give no match a 5-star rating. Came close to two of them. At least two. But this was a great match. The street fight between Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai, not many people were impressed with this. I was, because this was brutal. This had to be the most brutal hardcore match or street fight that featured women that I ever seen. And it was so brutal, it was so crazy. Any match that came before this or after this, good luck, because this was absolutely brutal as fuck. I could not believe the amount of brutality that Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai brought to this, especially with some of the spots that they were doing. Dakota Kai's knee being targeted, and then Tegan Nox going through that table, not even going through the table, just, oof, that was a painful landing. And I think her name was Raquel Guerrera. I, I forgot, but her name is Raquel. So, just the way that she lifted Tegan, slammed her down, it was brutal. And the table didn't break, it was unreal. The legs snapped, and it was just, ugh. So already 2-0 predictions, because Dakota Kai winning. Dakota Kai did win. Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, as I predicted. I said Johnny was going to get too carried away. He was going to cost himself in the end in a war. And there was a war, and Johnny did cost himself in the end trying to get the announce table involved. And Finn took advantage of that. This was a war with technical wrestling at the start, and then just going absolutely insane with the action. Finn won coup de grace in 1916. It was unbelievable. And Johnny may be the best takeover performer and one of the best performers in WWE. But if he just stops getting carried away and stays focused, he can be much better. But they're not going to allow him to do that. So 3-0 predictions already. NXT Women's title match was great. It was a really good match with some very interesting and cool moves, I thought. And, Bianca's time is coming soon. She is a great performer. She's great in the ring. She's so athletically built. And as well with their hair used as a whip is innovative as hell. But Rhea Ripley, you don't test Rhea Badass. You don't test her. But somebody is. And that somebody is Charlotte Flair, who's accepted her challenge at WrestleMania. So we will see the NXT Women's title match. We will see an NXT Women's title match at WrestleMania for the first time ever. And by the way, I gave Finn Balor and Johnny 4 3/4, and I gave this NXT Women's title match a 4-star rating, because these matches did not disappoint me in any sort of way at all. It was incredible. The NXT Tag Title match, Bruiser Bros or Broserweights versus Red Dragon / Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Good shit. Good shit. Props to those 4 guys. Props to the 2 teams. Fantastic tag team match. I was just impressed all the way around. And this is for me as either for me an implosion for Undisputed Era, or or they're going to the main roster soon, and Adam's going to drop the championship at TakeOver in Tampa or WrestleMania. I have no idea, but it should be interesting to say the least. I predicted Bruiser Bros were going to win. They did. Not many people would have thought they would have won. I thought they were going to win because, like I said, it was going to lead to an implosion or something down the line, and this is what it's led to. And now it's like, oh, this is already happening. This has happened, and it's great. I'm hoping something happens with Undisputed Era. I hope something does happen with this as Undisputed Era gets a little bit closer to that sort of like last chancery. But this was a 4.5-star match for me. I actually love this. I actually like this match a lot, but not like a lot of people did. This wasn't for me a match of the night, but still great match. And then finally, NXT title match: Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. Now this is where I'm gonna get to my point. Oh, now I'm gonna leave a link in the description for my TakeOver Portland prediction video. In that video, I said this: Adam Cole's gonna win, but Johnny Gargano's gonna turn heel because of jealousy and envy, and the amount of losses that he's taken at NXT takeovers has got to his head. And they're gonna do a blow off because they were supposed to do the blow off last year. Now they're gonna do it this year, and with this heel turn, Johnny's in the perfect spot. God, but overall, the match was great. It was a great match from start to finish. I pretty much enjoyed it. And Tommaso losing, I didn't have a problem with. I didn't think he was going to win anyway. I think soon he won the NXT Championship, but he couldn't win tonight. But Johnny Gargano turning heel is the key point here for me, because it's like, wow. It's like, damn, this happened. And now you got something set up a whole lot bigger. You can do a lot with this. Either TakeOver Tampa or WrestleMania. You can do Tommaso Ciampa or Johnny Gargano at one of those two locations. I want it to be WrestleMania personally, but I don't think it will be. But damn, this was a great match. Undisputed Era's involvement, great too, but Johnny Gargano's is the most important, because a lot of people thought Velveteen Dream was going to get involved because Roderick Strong. I didn't think so. I thought it's too early, and at the same time, they got a match coming up on Wednesday. I think there's enough build to it. There's enough stuff to do, but this is where you had to implement the seeds of a Johnny heel turn, and this is where it happened to happen, and it worked, because a lot of people were turning on Johnny. Lots of people have been turning on Johnny recently, especially last year when he was NXT champion. Lots of people were turning on him, and this is the perfect thing to do, because Tommaso is over with the crowd. He's so over with the crowd with his passion promos and his comeback. Johnny's losing the crowd because he's been more of a guy that's been trying to fight for the crowd, but at the same time just been booked against better guys. Finn Balor, better. Aleister Black, better. Adam Cole, better. Just overall in fan popularity is what I mean. He's just been booked against better guys in fan popularity. And that's where I stand in that. So TakeOver Tampa is soon. WrestleMania is soon. The next event for WWE is Super Showdown. I'm going to be watching that live around maybe 12, 1 o'clock. That's where it most likely is going to be. But for now, I am happy with this event. For me, this is a top 5 TakeOver with Philadelphia, with Dallas, with Chicago 1, and with New Orleans. Those are my top 5. That's my top 5. That's my top 5 TakeOvers. Is this, Philly, Dallas, Chicago, New Orleans. And the titles didn't need to change hands really, but one of them did, and I'm actually glad. But this was a big night, a huge night. I was not disappointed with any of the matches that took place. Unreal, undeniably fantastic work from the NXT guys and girls. Unbelievable. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna start to watch New Beginning in Osaka. I'm gonna try to get my reaction video out on Tuesday. But right now I'm very exhausted, honestly. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna get this video uploaded and then I'm gonna go to sleep maybe. Or I'm gonna probably watch some of it right now. But until then, I'll see you guys soon. So I'll leave everything in the description. Want to like, comment, subscribe, you can go ahead and do all of that. At the same time, donate to my PayPal. There's gonna be a link in the description, and it's in the profile too. Man, this was unbelievable. I loved this takeover. This is what, you know, the main roster competes with now, or has been competing with for so long. You're not topping a takeover. The only way you can honestly top the takeover is with something even more huge. I don't know what could be more huge that you can do. But I'm going to end this video. I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And maybe tomorrow if I finish up with New Beginning in Osaka. Bye, everybody. Yeah. 6 of 6 on predictions. First time going clean in predictions. Matter of fact, I think, look at that. 6 out of 6. I'm going to try to zoom out of this. Look at that. I'm going to try to look at that. You see it? 6 of 6. I predicted these all at least on Friday or Saturday. I predicted all 6 of these right. I was just going out of a limb on the tag title match. Swear to God I was. I swear to God I was going out on a limb on the tag title match. I didn't think Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle were going to win, but they did, and I'm super happy. Other than that, I knew everybody else was going to win tonight. I knew Finn Balor was going to win, and I knew Adam Cole was going to retain. I also knew Rhea Ripley was going to retain as she's going to go face Charlotte. And I also knew that Keith Lee wasn't going to lose the title this quickly after winning it. Just that immediate reaction. And Dakota Kai, like I said, it's going to be 50-50 booking between those two. And of course, there's going to be a blow-off at TakeOver Tampa. But 6 of 6 right there. I'm going to keep some. But I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys have a good Sunday night. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And the message here today is to learn from every bit of mistakes that you made. Every mistake that you make is, matter of fact, let's set this here. Message for this video is to know that every current mistake that you make is to build to a past, is building to a future much more structured. Because your past will create many disdain, regrets. But your current side, your current future, your current uphold will forever see yourself in a perfect place. That's what I see. That's the message for today. I hope everyone, takes that to the heart in some sort of way. And I also have a quote for you guys as well, because I do a little bit of writing as well. Quote for today is, one of my quotes that I've wrote down is, my escape is like a pill to survival. I take it to make sense of life, an overdose of a painful reality. Take it as you want. That is your quote. I'll see you guys soon.